Hello, Star Citizens. Welcome back, and congratulations on getting your Drake Cutter as your first vehicle. You made the right choice. The cutter is extremely versatile and will do well in a lot of different missions. And in this video, we'll show you how to efficiently use the cutter to do some simple missions and start building up your cash. In my opinion, if you own a cutter, then your first missions are most likely going to be hauling cargo. In the Alpha 4.00 economy, you should be able to earn about 100 to 150,000 every half an hour if you follow exactly what I'm going to teach you. The key here is to be very efficient in the use of the cutter's cargo space and also to minimize the amount of traveling. Secondly, when you're just starting, even a cheeseburger can feel very expensive, right? You should avoid spending any money on tools and other things that you won't need for a while. For example, you don't need a nice armor or machine gun for your cargo mission, not the ones that we're doing today. Subscribe to my channel. I promise I will post another video that shows you how to get these fancy armors and guns for free. Why pay $20,000 for a set of gears when you can get them for free, right? I guarantee you will have more armors and guns than you will ever need. To demonstrate what I mean by being frugal, for this mission, I will only wear a t-shirt, a pair of jeans, and a multi-tool. You see, all I really need is my multi-tool and tractor beam, really. Practically, I don't even need to wear my clothes, but I don't want to be walking around naked, so I decided to dress up a little bit. Now for you, however, please wear your flight suit and helmet in case of any emergency that requires you to do an EVA. You will need your flight suit, the whitey-tighty I call it. Every time you respawn, you'll get a new one, so use it, it's free. So here, once you get your ship pulled up via the ASOP terminal, it's time to find a contract. Press F2 to get into Mobilglass, select Contracts, and then select Hauling, and then look for missions that will originate from your current location. On every planet in Stanton, there's a capital, and right above the capital there is a geosynchronous space station. For example, Orison is the capital of Crusader, and the Seraphim station is the one orbiting above Orison. So if you're in Orison, find contracts that go between Seraphim station and August Dunlow's spaceport, which is the name of the spaceport in Orison. Similarly, if you're in New Babbage, find contracts between NBIS and Port Tressler. If you're in ArcCorp, it will be between Riker Memorial Spaceport and Bikini Point. For Hurston, it will be Lorville and Everest Harbor. Always start with the smallest and simplest mission you can find. Here, we found a $50,000 contract to transport 8 SCUs of stuff from Seraphim to Orison. Perfect, because we're in Seraphim right now. Press Accept, and you will see how easy it is to make this $50,000. So again, you want to minimize the number of trips you have to make. And you might be thinking the cutter can only do 4 at a time, so I have to make 2 trips. That is not true. Now for this, I made another video that teaches you how to pack as many as 12 SCUs into the cutter. Don't forget to check it out. It will be very useful for your hauling missions. So this mission is really straightforward. All you need to do is to go to the fleet elevator, hold up the 8 boxes, load them onto the ship, and fly to Orison. Now once you're outside the station, press and hold the B key to enter nav mode. You'll first jump to Crusader, the planet, and then to Orison, the city. Once you have located your target, aim your crosshair at the target, and then press left button to initiate the jump. It's that simple. So after 2 jumps, you should be about 25 kilometers away from Orison. I'm actually taking a shortcut here because I've done this so many times, I kind of know where to jump to. Feel free to press F2 and use the routing function instead to determine what the jump should be. Okay, now back to Orison. Look for the building that has a bright flashing light, and that is the August Dunlow Spaceport. All the other spaceports have this kind of lights also, which makes it easier for you to find the spaceport. And once you get within the 10-kilometer radius, go to the communications menu and find the hail button, and you'll be assigned a hangar. Alternatively, you can also press left Alt N to hail. When you approach the hangar, go slow and drop your landing gear. And once you're inside, turn your ship around and move the tailgate closer to the fleet elevator. It will save a lot of time this way. Once you're done unloading your cargo, go to the freight terminal and press lower to lower the elevator. Confirm that you're fulfilling the contract, and within a few seconds you should receive a notification saying that the contract has been completed and you just got your 50K. And that's it. It's that simple. So you see, you should be glad that you chose the cutter as your starter ship, because with any other smaller starter ships, you have to make 2 or 3 trips to make that money. With the cutter, you can do it in one shot. So before you start heading back, look for another contract that will pay for your return trip. In other words, you can fulfill 2 contracts in a single round trip. Pretty neat, right? Hauling contracts like this are great for beginners because they don't require any upfront investments or combat skills. Even if you crash your ship, your cargo is not really yours, and your ship is covered by insurance, so you won't lose anything other than your multi-tool and some self-esteem perhaps. So stop worrying about buying weapons and armors that you don't need. I've seen people who are so afraid of getting shot at that they will invest all of their starting money in armors. You don't need to. These hauling missions are going from one armistice zone to another armistice zone, so it's relatively safe. As a beginner, you're more likely to get killed trying to land your ship in the hangar or crashing into the ground because you're flying too fast. If you crash, your armor is not going to help you and you're going to lose everything anyways. So it makes no sense to invest in anything until you have mastered flying. This type of hauling mission is perfect for honing your piloting skills, which you're going to need in other mission types anyways, like bounty hunting. We're working on another beginner's video on flying and also aerial combats. So if you're subscribed, you'll be the first to get notified when these are posted. Well, I hope you find the information useful. If you have any questions, post it in the comment section. I will do my best to answer all of them. This is Generally, over and out.